The first couple of days, I cried in my hotel room. You know, we're making TV and we need to throw shade, so Elektra's an easy target. It did get tiring. My experience with art on the show was not that great. Honestly, if Raven wants to slide into my DM, she is 100% more than welcome to.
Hello and welcome to Drag or Die, our weekly drag race elimination show where we sit down with the eliminated racers from RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. And today I'm with the lovely Elektra Shock. Kia ora!
Hello.
How's it all been? What's life like now?
Life is crazy. Life is crazy. Instagram is crazy. You know, the DMs are flooding in. So, you know, it's been a wonderful ride.
Love that. And it wouldn't be Drag and Dine without a little snack. So what have you brought in for us today?
I have cookie time cookies. Basically, in primary school and high school, you can go to your tuck shop, or you used to when I was a kid. You go to your tuck shop and you get one of these, and they'd heat it up in the microwave, and you'd waste all your lunch money on them. So this is very much what I would be into.
That's a treat. That's a lunch. That's a meal. That's a feast. Love that. So now we're going to jump into a little segment we like to call Wear It or Tear It. So one by one, we're going to go through each of the racers' looks this week, and you're going to tell me if you'd A, wear it, or B, tear it. Category on the runway this week was How's Your Head? Peace. Did I say that right? How's your head? Peace. Peace. All right, let's get into it. First up, we have Karen from Finance.
Like, to be fair, this runway was fantastic. Like, everyone I really think turned it out. Headpieces, down under, like, we're in our element. I definitely would wear Karen's. It was over the top. It's everything that Karen is.
All right, next up we have Art Simone.
I would wear this. And I would probably wear it without the headpiece, though. That gown, and it's gorgeous. It's the cage work. It's even to look up close, it is really quite couture. So I would wear it. I would wear it, but the one thing I have learned on the show is to edit, and I'd probably take the headpiece off.
Next up, we have Kidamine.
I know that she could not move in it. And so much of my drag and what I do is literally rooted in dance and performance movement. I could never wear that because I just could not perform that.
Scarlett Adams.
Scarlett, I would tear it. All of us were beautiful, but I just think it was a ostrich feather crown thing, as gorgeous as it was.
Finally, we had Elektra Shock.
Wear it, because I did, and I made it myself, and I love it, and it's cool.
So now we're going to dive into some questions. So when we first saw you on the show, I think people really underestimated you, but you made it to the top 5. The top 5.
7 out of 8 episodes. It's not a bad run.
Not a bad run at all. And do you think the queens now see you in a new light?
I hope so. I really do hope so. And I mean, there was already, I think, on my end, I had a lot of respect for all of those girls, you know. We all sort of know each other, you know, and whether it be through personal connections or social media. So there was so many powerhouses in that room. I definitely was, you know, the less seasoned queen. But I definitely think I showed what I bring to drag and what I could bring to the show. So I hope that, yeah, I've definitely proved my worth and they see me as competition, or they see me as, you know, in the same level as them now. The first couple of days, I cried in my hotel room. Like, it was hard being constantly the butt of the joke and constantly the one that was to receive the shade, because yes, I have so much to learn and I have so much more to grow, and I'm excited to do that. You know, we're making TV and we need to throw shade, so Elektra's an easy target. It did get tiring, and it was very, very stressful. So it was everyone trying to make the best show we possibly could, you know what I mean? And be shady and be funny, but I really did struggle with it. I sort of stopped caring what they thought. To be able to sort of fall into that a bit more and to sort of like feel more confident in those has definitely been very, very good for my, you know, my confidence and my personality. And that was thanks to the show. So after the show, I feel very, very full and very, very blessed. And yeah, as hard as it was, I'm much better because of it.
This week on the runway, Ru asked who everyone thought should go home and why. So I want to start off first with your answer. So you said Art Simone, and I don't know what was said in the room, but in the edit, we saw you say it's something on the lines of, it's because everyone has had growth, and you didn't really see that from her. Do you still stand by your comment?
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of contention when we sort of came back, and I think I don't know, I haven't seen the episode yet, but Art said to me, like, "Oh, you had so many things you could have said, that I haven't wanted to channel, and like, but you went on this random tangent." I was like, "No, my experience with Art on the show was not that great, and I've looked up to Art for years and years and years, but she obviously had her own pressure and her own stuff that her own thing that she was dealing with in her journey, and it just meant that we didn't get to connect, and I had seen, everyone go through it. I'd been going through it. I know Keith had been going through it. I just watched Karen go through it this episode. Do you know what I mean? And so Art was the only one that I hadn't seen growth from. And that was all I could critique of anyone.
One last question from you. How's the inside of Raven's room look?
Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Plush satin cushions, satin sheets. We've got a mini fridge by the side full of Red Bulls, makeup station, all the free makeup you could possibly want. Absolutely stunning. Honestly, if Raven wants to slide into my DMs, she is 100% more than welcome to. Because she's gorgeous. I think as well with Raven, especially there, what I was so enamored with was not just, the physical beauty of Raven, but the skill she comes with and the energy and this sort of she paints RuPaul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how fucking more iconic could you get? And there's just so much I think that I could learn from her, and I just was so excited. She made you feel like a kid again, and it was cool.
All right, well, that's it for today. But if you like our video, we put a new one out every single week, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Bye.
Bye.